Valieva, Moskva.
Honored coach of Russia Svetlana Sokolovskaya reported that Kamila Valieva, who trains in her group, is awaiting a decision from the Russian Figure Skating Federation (FFKR) regarding her eligibility for the 2026 Russian Jumping Championships, which will be held on January 31st and February 1 in Moscow at Navka Arena. Sokolovskaya's group trains there. Kamila plans to compete at the Russian Jumping Championships. She has a huge desire to compete, and she has worked hard to make this a reality. Now, in accordance with the regulations, we are awaiting the FFKR's decision regarding her eligibility. TASS quotes Sokolovskaya as saying, earlier, Valieva personally confirmed that she would resume her career after her doping disqualification by competing at the Channel 1 Cup and the Russian Jumping Championships. Kamila Valieva. Friends, I have news for you, I'm returning to the big ice. Of course, I'm very nervous, but I'm even more looking forward to feeling the competitive thrill again at the Russian Jumping Championships. And I'll be showing one of my new programs for the first time at the Channel 1 Cup. It will be a special occasion for me. I want to invite you to join me on this journey, because your love and support have become my most powerful source of motivation. Therefore, with immense gratitude and love, I'm launching a special project with Obrafin. We are looking forward to live meetings in various cities, where I'll be able to chat with you and conduct master classes for everyone. We'll prepare many exclusive photos and videos of my preparation, which you'll see from the sidelines. And we'll host contests and promotions. Let's prove together that kindness, support, and love for your craft always pay off. Valieva wrote. Honored Russian figure skating coach Alexander Julin is delighted that Kamila Valieva is returning to competition. I'm very happy that she's returning to the sport. It won't be easy for her, of course. But I have great faith in her and think it's fantastic to be able to see her again. She's a truly talented person. I really hope that her return will bring a new lease of life to women's singles competitions. Especially after what I saw at the European Championships, our girls were skating like that 10-15 years ago. Julin said. Tatiana Tarasova. I was very pleased with this news. I'm thrilled. I don't know what form Kamila is in right now because I haven't been to her practices. But I assume she's gotten into a certain shape. Otherwise, I doubt she would have applied. I think she can show a lot on the ice. Tarasova said. That's a great achievement. She'll show exactly what she can do today. I haven't been to her practices, but I think she's already capable of a lot. Ria Novosti quotes Tarasova as saying, to assess her chances, you have to see her practices. I'm very happy, absolutely delighted, that she's going to compete and wants to skate. She's a talented girl. I'm really looking forward to seeing her. Tarasova told Match TV. French figure skaters Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Guillaume Cizeron won the ice dance competition at the 2026 European Championships in Sheffield, Great Britain, scoring 222.43 points in their two programs. This is Laurence's first gold medal at the European Championships, while Cizeron is already sixth. Previously, 31-year-old Olympic champion Cizeron won 5 European Championship gold medals with Gabriela Papadakis. All of Papadakis' gold medals were won consecutively between the 2014-2015 tournament and the 2018-2019 competition. It's worth noting that the silver medalists at the competition in Great Britain were Charlene Gignard and Marco Fabri from Italy, 210.34. The British figure skaters Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson rounded out the top three with 209.51 points. 1976 Olympic diving champion and current sports journalist Elena Vitsekovskaya expressed her opinion on the results of the 2026 European Figure Skating Championships. Summarizing the European Figure Skating Championships from the Kazan Ski Stadium, I would say that its main highlight was the judging. There's not a single medal that could be said to have been awarded for some behind-the-scenes strategic reason. Although, I confess, I personally have my concerns about that the Italians would be given at least silver in ice dance. In fact, I even considered gold, under certain circumstances, as compensation for the Olympic bronze, which they would take away in the individual competition in Milan. But Charlene and Marco earned their silver fairly and honestly. Just as Laurence and Guillaume earned their gold medals in ice dance, the latter proving stronger than his former partner expected, and Nina Petrikina and Nika Egadze in women's singles. And Matilkina Barilova in pairs, by the way, did the same. The only thing that seemed a bit off to me was the bronze of Maria Pavlova and Alexei Svyatchenko. I would have ranked them higher than the German pair. And it would have deservedly been higher. As for the complaints that the championship is so dull that it's only interesting to the athletes and their friends' parents, well, yes, that's true. But to be honest, for decades the vast majority of journalists, and often the industry public as well, came to the rink for the penultimate, or even the final, warm-up. It's worth admitting that the strongest warm-ups in Sheffield were quite good. In the ice dancing, they were simply excellent in every respect. Vitsekovskaya wrote on her Telegram channel. Among the men, Georgian figure skater Nika Egadze won his first gold medal at a major tournament. He was the only athlete to produce a virtually error-free performance and land 4 quadruple jumps. The silver medal, surprisingly for everyone, went to Italy's Matteo Rizzo, who landed just 1 quadruple jump, but it was enough for second place. An even more unexpected candidate, Georgy Urshchenko, finished third. The former Russian skater even made it to the podium in the first warm-up. Georgian figure skater Nika Egadze shared his emotions after winning the 2026 European Championships in Sheffield, UK. Egadze scored 273.00 points in his short and free programs. "I'm so happy to be here in the UK and skating. I feel very satisfied. I tried to compete with myself. I didn't listen to other people's scores. I just wanted to do my job here. And I think it wasn't perfect because I missed one element in the combination in the second half of the program. There are some things I need to improve a little. But I'm so happy I finally did it. I don't feel like a champion yet. I'm just happy I did 2 almost clean programs. There were some minor flaws, but overall, I'm delighted." Egadze was quoted as saying by Golden Skate on H's social media account. Tarasova on Egadze. Terry Georgievna is a fantastic coach. When she takes someone on, she makes them. Yesterday, Egadze skated absolutely amazingly, jumping all 4 rotations in a row. He amazed me. He's never shown this before, but yesterday he showed a lot. I didn't understand why Terry Georgievna took him on. But she turned an ordinary boy into a European champion. We'll see what happens next. I wish them good, real men's skating at the Olympics. Match TV quotes Tarasova as saying, "Several boys skated well. Nika skated simply outstandingly. He jumped quads like triples. Terry Georgievna has transformed an ordinary boy into an outstanding athlete in just a few years. The level of men's singles has improved slightly, but if you take all the participants into account, the level is still weak." RIA Novosti quotes Tarasova as saying,
Nika Egadze!
Браво, Ника, браво, Матео Rizzo, браво, Гоша Риштенко, ребята!
Feels amazing. I'm so happy. I still didn't understand what happened just like half hours ago.